Is it a coincidence that I am sending you this message right now? No, it is not. It is one of the divine laws of the universe and heaven. Yes, the law of attraction. You feel extremely lucky that I sent you this message, don't you? Before moving on to the message, please like the video so that this message can reach other people, dear soul. You must also receive and accept the message with love. If you write, "I received and accepted it with love" in the comments and seal it with 444, you will maintain the balance of giving and receiving. Don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe for our other messages. Says Archangel Michael. Now we can slowly move on to the message. God brought you here. This is a heavenly appointment, a sacred moment, and a final lesson from heaven, and your soul is aware of all this. No, this Sunday is not like other Sundays. You will experience financial favor, abundance, and unstoppable momentum in your life as a result of the prophetic weight and spiritual energy that it bears. It is quite evident that God has spoken. Put on a black-only outfit. Everything will fail if this is not present. God is saying, "You have cried for a sufficient amount of time. You have struggled for a sufficient amount of time. You have been ignored, mocked, and delayed. But now it is your time. This is the moment when your life begins to shift from waiting to receiving. The doors are already opening. The money is already flowing. The favor is already aligning. However, you must obey. Before we delve into this life-changing word, there are 3 things that you should do right now. Like this video to show that you agree with the prophecy. Comment the number 99, which is a prophetic number that will send a divine signal of alignment to the universe. If you are truly a chosen one, you will not just watch the beginning of the video. Rather, you will stay until the very end because something deep within your soul knows that this message was sent for you. Subscribe to our channel and help us reach 90,000 chosen ones who need to hear this word. And if you leave now, you may miss the instruction that changes your entire life. This Sunday is your divine appointment, your wealth shift, your spiritual activation, and your final test. Will you obey or will you let this moment pass you by? Let's get into it. This isn't just a suggestion or a symbolic act. It is a direct command from God Himself. Understand that this is not a random day or a casual dress code. This Sunday is a sacred moment when the heavens open and financial blessings begin to pour like never before. He has made it clear to His chosen ones that wearing black from head to toe this Sunday is the key to unlocking a life-changing breakthrough. He has announced this in a clear and concise manner. You have been through countless failures, seasons of waiting, and moments when you thought the breakthrough might never come. However, God is saying that enough is enough. Your time has come. This is not about luck or coincidence. It is about having faith in divine instruction. If you ignore or doubt this command, you are turning your back on the very source of your miracle. Black is more than just a color. It is the divine activation code for your financial miracle. It is a spiritual signal that will set strong forces in motion on your favor. Keep in mind that this command is both urgent and absolute. Many people will be confronted with this opportunity, but only those who truly comply will be able to take advantage of it. This Sunday is the time to take action if you want to make a change in your life. You are a chosen one who has been set apart by God for divine favor and abundance. The route is straightforward, but it is non-negotiable. If you are black from head to toe, full obedience, and full faith, the door to your breakthrough will swing wide open. You are not defined by the challenges you have encountered. Rather, they are the furnace that is preparing you for greatness. This Sunday, God promises that when you wear black, your financial miracle will begin. This is the turning point that will release blessings that are so overwhelming that you will look back in disbelief. Imagine receiving unexpected checks, surprise job offers, business opportunities, or investments that suddenly open up. Perhaps it is a promotion that you have been waiting for or a new client who will change your financial story. These are not coincidences. Rather, they are manifestations of the divine promise that is activated by your obedience in wearing black. God's favor does not discriminate based on your occupation or status, regardless of whether you are a laborer, officer, retiree, or entrepreneur. Your miracle will not only change your bank account but transform your entire life, your relationships, your reputation, and your personal authority. Black is your spiritual uniform for this financial miracle. When you put it on, you step into the destiny God prepared specifically for you. Black is the color of power, mystery, and divine authority. For centuries, leaders, warriors, and people of influence have worn black to symbolize strength and command. When you wear black, you activate hidden spiritual forces that are designed to break financial chains and open gates of abundance. This power has been dormant, waiting for the right moment to emerge. This Sunday, black becomes your secret weapon to unlock spiritual wealth. It is not just fabric. It is a conduit for supernatural energy that only those who have been chosen can tap into. And that moment is now. The energy of black shields you from negative influences, aligns your spirit with divine favor, and supercharges your capacity to acquire wealth effortlessly. Think of it this way. Just as a key unlocks a door, black unlocks the spiritual realm's treasury on your behalf. This color holds a sacred frequency that amplifies your prayers and faith. By obeying this command, you are stepping into an unstoppable wave of prosperity and success that God has set aside for you. Partial obedience will never bring complete results. God commands full submission. Black from your head down to your feet. Each piece of black clothing you wear is a spiritual seal activating every fiber of your being to receive the abundance waiting for you. This complete coverage ensures your energy fields resonate with the divine frequency of wealth. This Sunday, your black attire acts like a spiritual antenna, transmitting your readiness to the heavens and signaling every spiritual gatekeeper to open pathways of financial favor just for you. When you commit fully, your entire aura lights up with God's approval, making you a magnet for blessings in every area of life. The science of energy fields is clear. What you wear affects how you feel and how you are perceived spiritually and physically. Your total black outfit becomes your armor and your invitation to receive. You won't just see money. You'll feel a deep shift within that propels you toward lasting prosperity and success. I want you to picture money entering your life in the same simple and natural way that air fills your lungs. This is the promise that God has made to you this Sunday. He says, "Money will come to you like air, invisible yet abundant, always present, never lacking." There will be no need for you to pursue it or worry about it. Since you have complied with His command, it will simply be present in that location. The splendor of heavenly favor can be seen in this. It functions beyond the constraints of human beings. When you wear black, you become a beacon for wealth to locate you whenever you are in public. Think of being able to pay your bills without any difficulty, having unexpected windfalls, and having doors open to financial freedom. It is not a made-up story. This is a reality that God is providing for you. Both faith and action are required at this moment. You do not need to have any understanding of how it will take place. You need just have faith that the promise that God has made is accurate. Putting on black clothing is a way to make your faith accessible to others. In this new season of abundance, You are making a declaration to the universe that you are prepared to take a deep breath and breathe in. How long have you been carrying the burden of worry, sleepless nights, and stress related to your financial situation? Every tear, every prayer, and every question that remains unanswered is observed by God. He is now saying, "Enough is enough." This Sunday is the day that you will be saved from your predicament. God's promise is not ambiguous or far off. On the day that your financial suffering comes to an end and your blessing begins, He will fill you with such an abundance that you won't even know how to deal with the surplus. It is time to put an end to your days of dread, anxiety, and limitations. In this new reality, your needs will be supplied, your dreams will be realized, and there will always be an abundance of resources available to you. There is more to this than just money. The liberation, tranquility, and regeneration of it. Your life will be so abundantly blessed that the difficulties you have been experiencing financially will be a thing of the past. By obeying God and having confidence in Him this Sunday, you have made this holy commitment that God has made to you a reality. On the calendar, this Sunday is not just another date to be mentioned. The defining moment of your life has arrived. A turning point that is so profound that it will be forever transformative to your thinking, relationships, and the financial realities you are experiencing. Get yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready to receive everything that God has promised you. It is important to make a complete commitment to wearing black because this is the visible manifestation of your willingness to change. There will be fresh blessings, healing, and miracles that come about as a result of this simple deed. Your tale will be rewritten from one of struggle to one of triumph, and from one of waiting to one of receiving. Prepare yourself to immerse yourself in a wave of goodness that will leave you in a state of awe. No, this is not a short-term solution. It is an improvement that is permanent. Beginning this coming Sunday, the overflowing benefits of the God who loves you beyond all comprehension will be reflected in your life. This Sunday, when you go out dressed in black, you are not simply putting on a hue. You are doing more than that. You are about to embark on a thorough makeover that will have repercussions in every aspect of your life. Alterations are not limited to the realm of wealth alone. As your financial situation improves, so will your status and power in the community. This divine enhancement has an effect not only on how other people perceive you, but also, and perhaps more crucially, how you perceive yourself. Black is the hue that represents leadership, self-assurance, and power that cannot be shaken. Wearing black from head to toe is a spiritual signal that you are prepared to assume your place as a leader in your community, workplace, or family. This signal is sent when you wear black from head to toe. You will naturally attract those who respect and admire you, and they will draw toward you. Doors that were previously closed will suddenly open, and the weight of your voice will be greater than it has ever been before. With a newfound sense of authority, you will find that you are able to command rooms and discussions for yourself. A power that originates from the most powerful being in the universe. However, it is not only about receiving acknowledgement from others. On Sunday, the color black that you choose to wear will also spark a profound change within you. Your mentality will grow beyond the confines of constraints. As you continue to develop into a wealthy and important individual, you will start to think, speak, and behave in the same manner. Having this newly acquired authority will have an effect on your relationships, the choices you make, and your self-assurance. Because of the alignment of your spirit with divine favor, you will no longer be content with less than what you deserve. Once you have made a complete commitment to wearing black as God directed, this metamorphosis will be impossible to reverse. There is a great deal of spiritual significance on the evening before this Sunday that will change your life. There is more to wearing black the night before than merely a preference for appearance. It is about getting your entire being ready to receive the gifts that are going to be released. Imagine that you are recharging your spiritual batteries in order to be able to fully embrace the miracle that God is going to reveal. A protective barrier for your energy is provided by the color black. Keeping your internal strength intact, bringing your spirit into focus, and preventing negativity or doubt from draining your power are all benefits of this practice. When you wear black the night before, you are sending a message to the attention of others. When I talk about this breakthrough, I mean it. I am prepared and in the right place. Your spirit will be able to relax and recharge in the divine serenity that is created around you as a result of this conscious act that creates a sacred space. Many people fail to take this essential step, and as a result, they wonder why their miracles never come to fruition. Do not behave in that manner. This is an opportunity for you to practice spiritual discipline and readiness by praying, meditating, and dressing in black throughout this moment. Your submission in this matter guarantees that your breakthrough will not only be received, but also maintained. Your efforts to create energy the night before will have repercussions throughout your whole Sunday and beyond, laying the groundwork for a period of time that is filled with unending prosperity. It's hardly a coincidence that this Sunday is. There are significant cosmic alignments that have been divinely timed to intensify your breakthrough because of this. Your trust and obedience will be amplified as a result of the unusual configuration of the planets and stars, which creates an energetic window through which spiritual and heavenly forces will collaborate to bring you wealth and favor. Some people may find astrology to be a confusing subject, but these motions in the heavens are actually a part of God's magnificent design. The alignment that occurs this Sunday functions as a spiritual accelerator, amplifying the force of your prayers and the influence of your black attire. It is through obeying God's order to wear black that you are able to synchronize yourself with these cosmic energies, which in turn allows you to unleash blessings that are beyond the comprehension of humans. Because of this harmony, your breakthrough is the result of more than just a spiritual occurrence. It is a process that occurs everywhere. When the energies of the heavens come together in your favor, you will be able to open doors to money opportunities, improve your creativity, and connect with opportunities that only come along once in a lifetime. The importance of obedience lies in this. When you wear black, you are aligning yourself with the cosmos and putting yourself in the best possible position to accept the full measure of benefits that God has provided for you. On this Sunday, God's blessing is extended to everyone. It applies to every single person who has been selected, irrespective of their profession, history, or current standing. Whether you are a laborer who breaks your back every day, an office worker who is stuck in the grind, or a retiree who is yearning for peace and provision, this instruction applies to you, and your breakthrough will come. In order to gain access to this miracle, you do not require any fancy titles or high positions. The favor of God is not contingent on the actions that you take, but rather on your obedience and faith. This Sunday, God will celebrate your trust and commitment by showering your life with blessings that break old patterns of scarcity. He will do this by flooding your life with blessings. You will experience a change in your financial condition regardless of how long you have been struggling or how hopeless your situation appears to be. Give this some thought. There are a great number of people whose lives have been completely transformed overnight as a result of their confidence in God's divine purpose. It is your opportunity now. You shouldn't let fear or self-doubt prevent you from moving forward. You are participating in a spiritual movement that promises to bring about change that is long-lasting if you wear black on Sunday. There is a divine reset button for you here. Make full use of it, and watch as your life undergoes a transformation that will last forever. You might have been subjected to scorn and doubt from individuals who were unable to recognize your potential or believe in your aspirations for a number of years. Your beliefs may have been ridiculed by friends, family, or even complete strangers, and your aspirations for a better life may have been laughed at. On the other hand, this coming Sunday, your success will speak more loudly than any words of uncertainty. In the future, your financial breakthrough will serve as a live testament, providing incontrovertible proof that the power of God can perform miracles. Those who made fun of you would be rendered speechless and amazed, unable to explain how you ascended to such a high position in such a short amount of time. Their astonishment will eventually turn into regret as they witness the transformation of your life beyond anything they could have ever dreamed. I pray that this moment may serve as a moment of vindication for your obedience and faith. In addition to bringing about a transformation in your financial situation, the money and favor that you acquire will also put an end to any and all negative voices. Your narrative will motivate others by demonstrating that putting one's faith in God and obeying His commands is the way to achieve achievement that cannot be stopped. Get ready to dazzle those who have doubts about you with a testimony that they won't forget. The blessings that come with this Sunday go well beyond monetary gain. Furthermore, you will be presented with new prospects and fresh relationships, both of which will contribute to the enhancement of your personal and professional life. The people you will connect with through these relationships will be strategic individuals who will either mentor you or partner with you in ways that will expedite your growth. In your life, you should anticipate encountering people who share your vision and beliefs, who will bring positive influence and support into your life. The formation of these new alliances may result in the formation of partnerships, the offer of employment, or invitations to participate in projects that raise your wealth and impact. There are times when the proper relationship is the key that opens the door to a treasure trove of blessings. This is God's way of bringing you to a higher level on a holistic basis. It is not only about monetary gain. Rather, it is about a complete upgrade in the network and influence that you have in your life. It is essential that you remain open and prepared to accept these new benefits, since they are an essential component of the destiny that God is revealing to you on this Sunday. Right now is the most important time to make a decision. A last-ditch warning is being issued by God. It is not a casual recommendation that you should wear black on Sunday. This instruction is a command. This is your final opportunity to make a breakthrough during this season. By choosing to disregard or postpone compliance, you run the risk of missing out on this holy chance for all of eternity. In a plain and uncompromising manner, God is. This is your last chance to put yourself in a position to receive the marvels that He wants to pour into your life from Himself. It is time to close the window. Furthermore, once it closes, it will not reopen in this manner again. It's not only about the color you wear when it comes to obedience here. It all depends on how determined you are to put your faith in God and follow His instructions to the letter. This is not the time to take any chances. Both the stakes and the blessings are too great to pass up. The stakes are tremendous. This coming Sunday has the potential to be the day that your life takes a turn for the better, but it will demand your complete dedication. God is keeping a watchful eye and is waiting for your word. It is now officially the beginning of the countdown to your breakthrough Sunday, and the clock is in the process of ticking. In order to enter into the richness and favor that God is preparing to pour out, it is time to properly prepare yourself on all levels, including the spiritual, the mental, and the physical. You've been praying for this moment, dreaming about it, and waiting for it for a very long time. Put on your black attire and get ready. Prepare your declarations and prayers in advance. Your mind should be cleansed of uncertainty and dread, and it should be replaced with steadfast faith. You are about to enter a new phase of your life this coming Sunday. one that is brimming with wealth, position of authority, and the favor of God. Take a risk. Maintain your self-assurance. Take a step forward with the knowledge that the God who instructed you to wear black is the same God who is in control of your future. A breakthrough like this is not a possibility. Unquestionably, this is the case. You are prepared to take it in, are you? Today, on Sunday, you will begin your new life. Unlike any other day on the calendar, this Sunday is not a typical Sunday. It is the holy moment when your most profound aspirations spring off the pages of your imagination and start to transform into something that can be seen and touched in your environment. All of the prayers that you have uttered in silence during the most difficult times, as well as the hopes that you have kept in your heart, are going to be answered. It's not just a wishful thinking thing. The fulfillment of a divine promise is taking place. Just picture yourself waking up on Monday with the knowledge that the financial breakthrough you've been yearning for has started to materialize. The unseen boundaries that did not allow you to progress are beginning to fall apart. You are now being invited into a period of unprecedented favor and opportunity, which was formerly closed forever. Doors that were before closed are suddenly swinging wide open. You will now witness an abundance of fruit from the seeds that you planted by faith and obedience to the command that God gave you to wear black. It is now possible for you to achieve dreams that appear to be far away, like stars that are far away and flashing far away. This Sunday is the day that the miraculous reset button is activated, a time that will bring your future into alignment with the plan that God has for you. Because you exhibited courage by following His direction, you will be rewarded in ways that are above anything you could have ever imagined. You are going to finally enter the reality that you have been longing for, which is one that is filled with joy, serenity, and provision. No more waiting, and no more uncertainty. The moment has arrived for you to take a courageous step toward the realization of the dreams that God has given you. All of the spiritual powers are in harmony. You are on the receiving end of favor from the sky. This Sunday will turn out to be the day that you will never forget. The moment when your life started to alter in ways that you had previously only dared to dream of. There are times when transformation does not shout. In many cases, it manifests itself as a force that is not audible yet tremendous, and it reshapes your environment from the inside out. This coming Sunday, if you choose to wear black, a spiritual spark will ignite within you that will completely transform everything. The foundation of your breakthrough is this transformation that occurs within you, even if the world around you does not instantly recognize it. Your thoughts, your attitude, and your energy will start to undergo subtle shifts, and you will start to notice them soon. It is as if an invisible weight has been lifted, and you will experience feelings of lightness, freedom, and increased confidence. As your spirit awakens, you will become aware of new opportunities and a more profound feeling of purpose. The trigger that transforms your entire existence into a new path that leads to success is this shift that is taking place in the background. The conditions may take some time to catch up with you on the outside, but on the inside, you will already be a different person, one who is more powerful, wiser, and more in control of your life. This will result in an exponential rise in your capacity to attract blessings, opportunities, and people who are positive influences on your life. God is preparing you to receive the abundance that He is ready to pour out, and this is His way of doing so. Believe in the procedure. Despite the fact that the transformation may not be immediately apparent, the fact that you have chosen to wear black has opened a spiritual doorway that no one can shut. This metamorphosis that is taking place in silence is evidence that God is working behind the scenes to orchestrate a divine makeover that will soon become impossible to ignore. Make sure you are prepared for the moment when the world will no longer be able to ignore your ascension. The exact individuals who laughed at your challenges, disregarded your aspirations, and questioned your ability will be compelled to watch in stunned silence as you undergo this experience. As they watch your unstoppable rise to money and favor, their incredulity will transform into wonder as they watch you gain these things. This coming Sunday, when you stroll into rooms dressed in black and sparkling with confidence, people will follow you. Observable, indisputable, and irresistible, your transformation will be unforgettable. It is a spiritual glow that is fueled by the favor of God, and it makes you stand out in ways that will amaze even your most vehement critics. Your testimony will be based on the strength demonstrated by your obedience to His command. It is more than just a victory for me personally. Public vindication is what it is. Because of the overwhelming evidence of your breakthrough, every sneer and every word of mockery will be rendered ineffective. The question, "How did they do it?" will be asked by many people, and the answer will be straightforward. To have faith, to obey, and to have divine timing. It is this Sunday that you will experience your moment of glory and the beginning of your legacy that cannot be stopped. Your self-assurance will be fueled by their awe. There is a route that can only be traveled by those who have been chosen. And everyone around the world is looking on in awe. In response to every doubt that has ever been directed toward you, your achievement will be the loudest answer. The value of wealth is more fluid than bank accounts. Your standing in society and the relationships you have with other people are both altered as a result of this. Be prepared to observe changes in the manner in which people treat you and the way in which you engage with the world around you when you finally achieve your financial breakthrough. Because of your affluence, your ties will be rethought this coming Sunday. In the future, new relationships that are founded on mutual respect, progress, and optimism will arise, while old ones that were built on jealousy or scarcity may become obsolete. Due to the fact that they now recognize the authority and favor that surrounds you, individuals who previously had doubts about you will now desire your company. People will automatically look up to you as a leader, a giver, and a blessing to those who are in your immediate vicinity. Your standing will naturally rise. By accepting this new reality, you will experience an increase in both your self-assurance and your sense of self-worth. Neither will you feel the need to make excuses for your aspirations, nor will you be willing to accept anything less. It's not only about prestige when it comes to this new rank. It is about reaching your best potential and becoming the person that God intended you to be. The chances that are in line with your highest purpose will become available to you as a result of your prosperity. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for these shifts in the status quo. The financial breakthrough you have achieved is a catalyst for a comprehensive transformation that will have an effect on your relationships, your reputation, and the role you play in your community. On Sunday, a new chapter will begin, one that will be characterized by honor, respect, and the favor of the divine. The biggest gift that your financial breakthrough will deliver is freedom. Freedom is one of the best blessings. Just for a moment, try to just picture yourself waking up without the burden of anxiety and neediness hanging over your shoulders. Without fear, you are free to live your life with confidence, to pursue your passions, and to benefit others. On this coming Sunday, that freedom will become a reality for you. Fear is a thief that has taken away an excessive amount of your life. Happiness, tranquility, and the capacity to dream as big as you want. However, the bindings of fear are broken when you accept the instruction of God and wear black. Because you will be aware that the supply that God provides is not just promised, but also assured, you will start to live with confidence. The freedom that we have enables us to be creative, innovative, and to take courageous actions. Your neediness will cause you to develop a mindset of scarcity, which will keep you stuck in survival mode. But on this particular Sunday, there is a plethora of resources available. You are going to discover that you are giving generously, investing smartly, and seizing opportunities without any hesitation. When you live the joy and freedom that God intended for you, your new perspective will attract even more gifts than you ever thought possible. Freedom brings not only monetary happiness, but also a sense of spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Your heart will be filled to the brim with gratitude and hope, and your life will become a demonstration of the faithfulness of God because of it. Accept this gift with all your heart, secure in the knowledge that you will never again be ruled by fear or need. When people who once ridiculed or diminished you become helpless in the face of your growing success, there is a great sense of justice that comes with this. Because of the huge changes that are taking place in your life this Sunday, their comments, their laughing, and their dismissiveness will turn into silent envy within you. Jealousy may try to rear its ugly head in the hearts of individuals who had doubts about you but are now experiencing success when your breakthrough occurs. However, their envy will be unable to hinder what God is accomplishing in your life because it will be powerless. Because of the enormous plenty and favor that you are walking in, their negative attitude will become meaningless and will be eclipsed by it. Your victory lap is about to begin. You do not have to respond with words or rage in order to fight back. The best reaction is the dazzling demonstration of your trust and adherence to the command. The fact that you are successful will serve as a living response to every mocking voice, demonstrating that the design of God is always superior to the judgment of humans. Allow their jealousy to serve as a source of motivation for you to maintain your humility, concentration, and gratitude. There is no amount of ridicule that can destroy what God has promised, and your rise is divinely scripted at this point. They are going to witness the power of religion in action this coming Sunday, and there will be nothing that they can do about it. Your accomplishments on Sunday are not the result of a random occurrence or a stroke of luck. The upshot of a powerful spiritual force working tirelessly on your behalf is that you have become successful. It is impossible to stop this force from moving toward your breakthrough because it is founded in divine power, activated by your obedience, and moving in that direction. By obeying God's command and dressing in black, you are bringing yourself into alignment with this divine force. A force that is capable of breaking chains, tearing down walls, and ushering in favor where there was none before is the powerful force. This is not caused solely by human effort. What you are experiencing is the hand of God working behind the scenes to do miracles that are specifically designed for you. As far as this spiritual power is concerned, there is no obstacle, no bad condition, and no human opposition that can stand in its way. As it moves with authority and precision, it guarantees that every promise that God has spoken over your life will be fulfilled. You are inviting this power to materialize in ways that are beyond your comprehension because of your faith in it. Bear in mind that your compliance is the key that will allow you to access this power. The absence of it causes blessings to remain dormant. Nevertheless, on this Sunday, as you wake up all black from head to toe, you fully enter the unstoppable power that ensures your success. This Sunday, you will find that doors that you were not even aware existed are going to be opened for you by an invisible hand that is directed by divine wisdom and power. Your path to prosperity and favor will be accelerated by the possibilities, contacts, and breakthroughs that are represented by these doors. Frequently, the biggest life-altering possibilities come from places that are not supposed to be there. This hand that is not visible to you will guide you to new ways of life, people, and endeavors that are in perfect harmony with the plan that God has for your life. During your journey toward success, you can come across mentors, partners, or customers who will play critical roles in your tale. Have faith that the hand of God is moving in ways that are not visible to humans. You do not need to have a complete understanding of the timing or all of the intricacies. It is sufficient to be obedient and prepared, with the knowledge that every door that opens has a divine appointment. As soon as you walk through these doors, your life will experience expansion in ways that you never imagined were possible. Your preparation will meet heavenly opportunity this coming Sunday, and the invisible hand will make certain that your breakthrough is unstoppable and long-lasting. You have been plagued with difficulty for an excessively long time. The persistent struggle to make ends meet, along with the emotional and financial strains that come along with it. This Sunday, however, marks the beginning of a new period in which those burdens are lifted and replaced by peace, prosperity, and the sustenance of the divine. One must travel a spiritual path in order to make the shift from struggle to abundance. In addition, the first step on this new route is for you to come out on Sunday wearing black. Whenever the weight of the burden is lifted, you will feel a sense of liberation that revitalizes your spirit and restores your strength. Money is not the only factor at play here. This is about recovering your life after experiencing adversity. Imagine a life in which you spent each day free from the burdensome bonds of fear and deprivation. Imagine how wonderful it would be to wake up with the knowledge that all of your requirements have been satisfied and that your future is safe. It is from within that you will emanate this calm, which will have an effect on every aspect of your life, including your relationships, your health, and your happiness. It's true.